Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Real Madrid started their La Liga campaign with a 1-0 victory over Osasuna yesterday. On paper, 3 points is 3 points. But if you watch closely, this game raised some big questions, especially about Vinícius Jr. The Brazilian didn't look like his old self, and with Kylian Mbappé already scoring goals, the pressure is mounting. So today, let's break it all down. The statistics, the performances, and whether Vinicius is slowly losing his shine at Real Madrid. It wasn't a free-flowing attacking display. In fact, it took until the 51st minute for the deadlock to be broken. Kylian Mbappé won a penalty and buried it with confidence. That was the only goal of the game, securing a 1-0 win over Osasuna. Well, to me, the penalty that was awarded to Real Madrid, it was very harsh. To me, it wasn't a penalty. The VAR should have overturned the decision because it was clear that during the tackle, Kylian Mbappé stepped on the defender's foot, on the defender's leg. Not that the defender impacted his leg or had a contact with his leg. He had a contact, but it was Kylian Mbappé who stepped on the defender's leg. But it is what it is. It has been awarded and Real Madrid won the match. So let's discuss. Statistically, Madrid was dominant but not clinical. They held around 70% possession, had over 15 attempts on goal, but only managed 4 shots on target. Osasuna set deep, compact and disciplined, and Real Madrid really struggled to break them down. The win keeps Madrid incredible records alive. They've now gone 17 straight seasons unbeaten in their first La Liga match, a streak that dates back to 2008. Well, a record that is impressive, but the football on display tonight was not convincing at all. Now let's talk about Mbappe. He didn't just score the winning goal, he brought energy, pace, and that killer instinct that Real Madrid have been craving. He won the decisive penalty and completed 8 successful dribbles. Every time he's on the ball, he looked dangerous. It's no surprise that fans and pundits are already saying Mbappe is the new gem of Real Madrid. Credit also goes to the back line. New faces like Huijsen and Carreras impressed with solid defense. Then Trent Alexander-Arnold looked tidy in his first La Liga appearance and played a key role in the build-up to the penalty. This new defensive structure that Real Madrid have is promising. It gives Real Madrid stability, something they'll need if they want to balance that at their attacking heavy squad. They have too much of attack, so they'll need to balance that team with a good back line. Well, let's see how the season goes for them. But here is where things get tricky. Vinícius Jr. He had a quiet game yesterday. He had no goals, no assists, and eventually he was subbed off around the 76 minutes. And this isn't just about last night's game. Over the past few months, we've noticed that Vinícius Jr. isn't playing with the same spark, the same energy we used to know him for, the same unstoppable flair that once made him unplayable. Against Osasuna, he tried to take players on, but his final ball was missing and he didn't look as confident in front of goal. And personally, I think he lost his confidence after the Ballon d'Or saga, where everybody thought he was going to win the Ballon d'Or, but he lost out, and I think he lost confidence in himself and hasn't found that spark that we used to know him for. No Vinicius now, that angry Vinicius where he used to fight with players, argue with the referees when he's not playing well. But now we've not seen that spark. We missed that spark, and I hope and pray that he gets his confidence back and play the way he used to play before. And it's worth remembering that Vinicius, who once dominated this exact fixture, Real Madrid versus Osasuna, He has played 12 times against Osasuna, scoring 8 goals and providing 3 assists. But this time, he barely made an impact. And when you compare that to Mbappe's effect, it raises the big questions. If Vinicius is slowly slipping down the pecking order at Real Madrid, and he's just 24 years old, he should be entering his prime by now. But instead of exploding, it feels like his growth is stalled. So with all this happening in Madrid, where does it leave them? On one hand, they've got Mbappe and the new folks that just came in. Some are looking exciting and a defense that is settling nicely. On the other hand, one of their biggest stars in Vinícius Jr looks like he's struggling to adapt or get that spark back. If he can rediscover his old self, then Madrid's attack would be unstoppable, yes. But if not, we might be witnessing the start of a shift in power inside the squad. And that's the real story of this match. Yes, Madrid won. Yes, Mbappe scored. But the bigger headline is Vinícius Jr. Because if his form doesn't improve, his spot in this superstar lineup might not be guaranteed anymore. What do you think? Is Vinicius just going through a rough patch? Or is Mbappe about to take over completely? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Hit the like button and subscribe for more match breakdowns. See you next time.